The WWE Universe is in shock tonight as one of its most explosive controversies in recent memory unfolds. Nia Jax, the powerhouse superstar known for her dominant in-ring presence, is now facing accusations that could define her career. Fans and insiders alike are claiming that she intentionally injured rising star Jade Cargill during a recent WWE match. The controversy has ignited a firestorm across social media, fan forums, and wrestling commentary circles, with demands for Jax's firing growing louder by the hour. Today, we are diving deep into this controversy, breaking down the incident itself, fan reactions, insider reports, wwenx's potential response, and the broader implications for both talent and company. To fully understand why the WWE Universe is in uproar, we need to revisit the fateful night that set everything in motion. The stage was set on SmackDown, where Jade Cargill, widely regarded as one of the most promising young stars on the roster, was scheduled for a high-profile match against Nia Jax. Fans anticipated a classic battle of agility versus power, a storyline designed to highlight Jade's athleticism against the sheer dominance of Jax. The atmosphere was electric, chants reverberated through arenas, and WWE commentators hyped the match as a potential career-defining moment for Jade. The match began with all the intensity fans expected. Both superstars executed their signature moves flawlessly, trading hard-hitting blows and showcasing athleticism that kept the audience on the edge of their seats. Nia Jax's experience and size gave her a clear advantage, while Jade's speed and agility allowed her to dodge, counter, and turn the tide multiple times. But then, in a sequence that has now been dissected frame by frame online, disaster struck. Nia Jax executed a move that sent Jade Cargill crashing to the mat in a way that left her visibly incapacitated. Medical personnel immediately rushed to the ring, and Jade had to be assisted backstage, unable to continue. WWE commentators expressed shock on live broadcast, and fans watching at home could barely process what had just happened. What initially appeared to be a standard in-ring accident quickly evolved into a full-blown controversy, as viewers began questioning whether this was an unfortunate mishap, or something far more sinister. The first sparks of outrage appeared on social media almost immediately. Clips of the incident went viral, and wrestling fans dissected every frame, pause by pause. Many began to accuse Nia Jax of intentionally targeting Jade Cargill, claiming that the injury was avoidable and that the veteran superstar may have acted with malicious intent. Fan forums and Twitter threads exploded with speculation, anger, and disbelief. Within hours, hashtags demanding action against Jax were trending, petitions calling for her firing were circulated, and the WWE Universe collectively demanded answers. Backstage reports began to emerge, suggesting that tensions between Nia Jax and Jade Cargill had been building prior to the match. According to unnamed WWE insiders, disagreements over match choreography, move execution, and character portrayal had strained relations. While professional wrestling often involves competitive personalities, these reports fueled the perception that the injury might not have been entirely accidental. The combination of tension, high stakes, and a severe injury created the perfect storm for controversy, leading fans to demand swift and decisive action. WWE has historically prioritized safety and professionalism, and incidents like these are treated with utmost seriousness. Internal investigations are conducted, medical evaluations are completed, and footage is analyzed frame by frame. However, the viral nature of the footage and the fan-driven narrative have made this situation uniquely challenging for WWE. The company is now under immense public pressure to respond decisively, balancing performer safety, fan expectations, and the reputations of both Nia Jax and Jade Cargill. Industry experts have weighed in extensively, emphasizing that accidents can and do happen in professional wrestling, even with the most experienced talent. However, the timing and circumstances of this particular injury have raised eyebrows. Analysts have pointed out that Nia Jax's positioning, timing, and execution could have been altered to minimize impact, yet Jade suffered a severe injury nonetheless. Whether this indicates intent, negligence, or mere misfortune remains the subject of heated debate among wrestling professionals and fans alike. Fan reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Across Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, and fan forums, passionate voices are demanding that WWE hold Nia Jax accountable. Many argue that a performer with Jax's experience has a moral and professional obligation to protect younger talent, especially someone like Jade Cargill, whose future in WWE is considered incredibly promising. Fans point to the viral footage as evidence, arguing that the move in question appeared reckless and potentially deliberate. This outcry has put WWE in an unprecedented position, facing pressure from its fanbase, media outlets, and internal talent simultaneously. At the center of this controversy is Jade Cargill herself. While she has remained largely silent publicly, insiders confirm that the injury is serious and has required immediate medical attention. There are concerns about her recovery time and the potential impact on her career trajectory. Fans are understandably anxious, as Jade represents one of WWE's brightest rising stars, and the injury could affect storylines, pay-per-view events, and long-term booking decisions. Her welfare has become a focal point for both supporters and critics alike, intensifying the urgency surrounding the situation. WWE's internal investigation is reportedly ongoing. Executives, talent relations staff, medical personnel, and referees present during the match are reviewing footage and providing statements. The goal is to determine whether Nia Jax acted intentionally, whether safety protocols were followed, and how the incident could have been prevented. While these investigations are standard in the wake of serious injuries, the heightened public scrutiny in this case makes the stakes much higher. The company's decision will have implications not just for Jax and Cargill but for the entire roster and WWE's public image. Adding fuel to the fire is the role of social media in shaping public perception. Within hours of the incident, thousands of posts analyzing the footage appeared online. Fans highlighted minute details, slowed down replays, and compared the sequence to other in-ring incidents. Wrestling journalists, influencers, and former superstars contributed their perspectives, often framing the incident as a potential deliberate act. This viral amplification has transformed what could have been an internal investigation into a full-blown public controversy, putting WWE in a position where any response, or lack thereof, will be intensely scrutinized. Industry insiders have pointed out that Nia Jax's history as a veteran performer complicates the situation. She has long been respected for her strength, in-ring skill, and mentorship of younger talent. Many argue that the notion of intentional harm contradicts her professional track record. However, the severity of Jade Cargill's injury, coupled with the viral footage and existing backstage tensions, has created an environment where speculation is rampant and fan outrage is unavoidable. The controversy has forced WWE to balance the presumption of professionalism against the demands of public opinion. The fanbase itself is divided. Some fans are defending Nia Jax, citing the unpredictable nature of live wrestling, the inherent risk involved in high-impact maneuvers, and her decades of experience. These supporters argue that accidents happen, even to the most skilled performers, and that immediate vilification is unfair without full context. Others remain adamant that the injury was avoidable and that someone in Nia's position should have known better. The divide reflects the broader tension between fan expectations, performer safety, and the realities of live sports entertainment. Legal considerations are also in play. Should evidence emerge that Nia Jax acted intentionally, WWE could face serious implications, including potential lawsuits, regulatory scrutiny, and reputational damage. Even if the injury was accidental, WWE must navigate the fallout carefully, ensuring that Jade Cargill's medical needs are met and that performers feel safe and supported.